Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am finally back with my refrigerator tour after a long gap. So this is a refrigerator tour, not a refrigerator organization. My refrigerator might not be very aesthetically pleasing. Let me warn you right away, you can stop watching this video. My refrigerator will not be very aesthetically pleasing, but it is well stocked with all my hacks that I use to put quickly food on the table with two young kids and to really make my days stress free. I have to quickly put a meal on the table. I'm not too stressed. I keep that kind of basic stuffs in what exactly I keep in my refrigerator to quickly put food on the table. If you're gonna be like, oh my god, the refrigerator is not organized, if you're gonna be like that, you can just stop watching this video right away. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mohini. I'm an Indian mom of two, currently living in Arizona, USA. I post all kind of videos: homemaking, home organization, child rearing, my life in Arizona, what it's like. There are a lot of misconceptions about life in Arizona. So if you're interested in that kind of videos, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button because a lot of fun content will be coming up on this channel. Let's start today's video. So this is the top rack of the door. Let's start from here. I have some cream cheese. I got this for a recipe which I have not yet made. It's for like a fruit salad kind of thing. I saw it on YouTube itself. It looked very tempting, but I did not have a chance to try it. So this is some homemade sambar masala. Again, I got a recipe on YouTube itself. It enhances the flavor so much, and it actually does give the authentic taste apart from the sambar masala that I get from the store. I use this in almost all my South Indian recipes. Then here is just some pumped milk from my daughter. I always keep a bottle of pumped milk in the refrigerator for some reason. If I'm busy or something, my husband can just warm it up and give it to her. Then this is the homemade garam masala that it's almost out. I do have all the supplies to make it again, and hopefully I'll record the recipe also this time. Homemade masalas make the taste so much better. I did not realize that. This is a dry fruit crumble that I keep all the time with me. This is just reused pasta sauce bottles. I did not get a chance to remove the stickers, but as I said, this is a functional fridge with a lot of stuff inside. So this is some dry fruit crumble. Actually, with this leftover dry fruit crumble, I was planning to make some malai kofta, so I have left it in there. Otherwise, I make some protein balls for everybody in the family. We just grab and go. They are very, very good. Hopefully, if I'll make them this time, the batch that I'll make this time, I will record the recipe. Then again, this is just my kombucha. I drink it. It's a probiotic fermented, very good for your gut. It really improves the digestion. I have been really loving it. It's just the fact with these ones, it's kind of expensive, but for currently I am loving these, and probably in the future I'll get my own kombucha starter and start making my own kombucha. I really, really love this stuff. If you have not tried it, you should definitely try it. Then I have some kale pesto white cheddar. If you've seen my grocery hauls, I got this kale pesto white cheddar pasta sauce, and this is really good. We loved it. Everybody ate it, even my son. He did not throw any tantrum. So highly recommended. I got this from Costco. Again, my own homemade masala. This is the achari masala. I use this in my eggplant recipes, in my bangan bharta, karela, and whichever you want that pickle flavor in. If you want to make some paneer achari, that kind of flavor. So this is again a homemade achari masala. It is a completely different flavor from the garam masala and all the other masalas. Very, very highly recommended. If you want to try, you should keep this also. This again is my own homemade. Then here again, another one of my homemade masalas. I think it got rubbed off, but I know what this is. This is my makhani masala. For every gravy we've used different masalas. So these are like the 4 staple gravies. Makhani gravy tastes completely different. Achari is some other zone, and garam masala takes us to some other zone, and sambar masala takes us to some other zone. So I have it written over here just in case nobody gets confused. So this is my homemade makhani masala for all the makhani recipes that I make. This is mayonnaise. I don't really use mayonnaise in foods. This is like the the cheaper one. I use this to condition my hair. The one that I use for eating is sitting somewhere else. Maybe we'll find it in this tour. So this is this I use it for my hair, not for eating. Then again, pasta sauce. You have seen the one empty bottle of the same one. So this is again a pasta sauce. This is very good, the red pasta sauce. And then I just put it in the oven with some breadcrumbs on the top of pasta, and I let it bake. It is really good. It's simple. It's olive oil, basil and garlic, which is like the best ingredients if you're looking to make some authentic Italian pasta sauce. All right, so top shelf is done. Let's go down to the bottom shelf. So this is the bottom rack. Let's start from here. These are two I think some new beer that Amit got it from Costco. It's like the Oktoberfest one, which comes around the fall. So he just put it in the fridge to cool. We just bought a big batch of like 30. I think it had around 30. So he just pull some of these out and puts it in the refrigerator for him. So here I have some mutton masala. This is of this brand. Oh my god, it is so spicy. It is so good and so spicy. Then I have some butter over here. I always, if you want to organize your butter, and if your butter, just wanders around in the refrigerator corner, you can just half cut it and store it like that. It's not very neatly cut, but it's very functional. Hopefully, next time I will cut it neatly and it will look good. But you can always cut it nicely and organize your butter like this. I just cut the half of the butter brick like this, and all my butter is organized and nicely sitting over here. It does not get lost in the refrigerator. Then I have a water bottle, cold water bottle, very hot over here. So I keep one water bottle in the fridge. If I have to go out for a walk, I will take this water bottle. Then again Amit's beer. Then again my kombucha. It's the ginger flavor. Oh, this one is the best. The ginger lemon flavor is the best one. Because of this, I might buy this again. Then I have some almost over margarita over here, nothing new. Then this is the silk almond milk. This is a chocolate flavor. I don't like it this much. I'm mixing them in my smoothies. It really helps with the bloating and the weight loss. So another one of the almond milk is this one, is the unsweetened vanilla. This one is my favorite, and I will be buying only this one from now on, not the sweetened ones. This has the best flavors, the unsweetened vanilla. Then again another one, I was trying another new flavor, and this one is the almond milk original. I don't like this flavor again. I just like the vanilla unsweetened flavor. So this is the flavor I'll be buying again and again. So this is Athar's milk. I always put a carton in the door for him. I have shown in my grocery hauls as well which milk Athar drinks. So this is his milk, and I always put one carton in the door so that it is easier for me to just grab it. In the background you will hear my husband and my kids, and they're just having fun in the evening, and I'm making my video. So again, the bottom rack looks like Amit's beer has taken over. Whatever empty shelf he found, he put his beers inside. But otherwise, it's my son's shelf. I put all his snacks over here. So that is his mayonnaise, which goes in his sandwiches. This is the mayonnaise that I use for eating. It's a light mayonnaise with cage-free eggs and everything. It's a little expensive one, so yeah, so better quality. That, if you're eating it, I use a better quality, and if I'm just applying, I'll use a inferior quality. Anyways, so in the corner there are smoothies of my son. He just comes, grabs one smoothie, he's able to open these and put a straw in it, and his grab and go snack, I really don't have to get up and give him. He's pretty independent. He knows where his smoothie is. He just takes one from here and uses a straw and drinks it. And here is some watermelon. So now some jellos of for my son. So this again will be removed from here, and I will be putting some of my son's snacks, and these bottles will be going somewhere else. Again, my kiddos and Amit are playing in the background. So since we are already sitting down, so let's start from the bottom of the main refrigerator section. This is the veggies section. You can see, I'll turn the camera a little bit so that you can see it better. If you guys find anything out of place, if you know that I have put anything out of place, please feel free to mention in the comment. We are all here to learn. I am just doing as per my knowledge whatever I see in other videos. But yeah, so if you guys find anything out of place, please feel free to drop me in the comments. It won't bother me. So I have some lemons over here. We buy a lot of lemons these days. Almost every day everybody's drinking the lemon water to boost our immunity because whatever the situation going on.
About Bobby?
Yeah. You want some smoothie?
Smoothie? That would be nice, but I think I'll just try, let's see. There it is, a dessert.
Okay, enjoy. Alright. So, yeah, I have one cauliflower. I'll be doing some meal prep with this one as well. I always try a big one. I just prep it at one go. I don't bother about it. Then again, a bag of carrots, my son's favorite snack. He just came in to grab his smoothie. So then I have some tomatoes. People say that we should not keep tomatoes in the refrigerator, but I don't know. Last time I kept them outside, all my tomatoes went bad, so I again kept them in the refrigerator. Then I had some bell peppers. I always keep these because I don't like cutting onions, and whenever I can skip cutting an onion, I always put a bell pepper in. So bell pepper is another one of my favorite. So the tripod is not getting set at this level, so I have just tilted a little bit, but it is giving a good enough view, I think. So again, so this is not Greek yogurt. I am just reusing my yogurt container. I always reuse my containers. I have actually a big stash of reusable containers. I never throw them because if a food came in it, then it is good enough to store food. I reuse it like 2-3 times before throwing it away. They are very good for organizing your refrigerator. If you are low on storage containers or you don't want to spend too much on storage containers, these are very good. If food came in a container, then it is good enough to store food in it. Alright, so I don't have yogurt in it. I have some cilantro, which I always keep wrapped in a kitchen towel. It is very good for organizing. It is compact. It squeezes right in there. It actually has 3 bundles of cilantro in there. Yeah, so you can see it does not take much space. It's compact and it is very good to organize. Then I have some heavy whipping cream. I generally use it in my recipes, but I also mix it with the oats, and it makes a very good body scrub. I use it for my daughter and I use it for myself. The results are amazing. Mix a little bit with oats and scrub your face or wherever you think you're feeling dry, and it works amazing. Then I got this artichoke jalapeno dip and spread, and this is so good. I got it from Costco. It's, artichoke and jalapeno dip and spread from Costco. If you guys know about artichokes, they are very difficult to prepare, and there is a lot of you need a lot of experience in buying them to pick a good artichoke. So I didn't want to go through that pain, and I had my eye on this one for very long, and this is very good. We had it with bagels. Oh my god. And you can see this thing does not have any added sugar. The total sugars is 0. It does have some fat. I don't mind a little bit of fat, a little bit of carb. It does not have much carbs, but yeah, fat, yeah, a little bit. But yes, the calories for that serving is a lot, but again, it does not have sugars. Everything is natural, so I don't really mind this much amount of calories, and it was very filling. It was very good. Then I have this whole bag of whole milk yogurt. I wanted to get a whole milk yogurt because I was bored of Greek yogurt, and oh my god, the whole milk yogurt is so good. I don't know why I've stopped eating it. I started it again, and I think I'm gonna continue it. Then I have some over fermented dosa batter over here. Yes, it's over fermented, and I will be preparing a big batch of idlis with this. The reason it is covered with a cling wrap is I don't want to use the cling wrap again, but I do not have any lid which is this big of the circumference of this one, so I covered it with this cling wrap. don't want to use too much plastic, but what to do. Anywho, then I have some spring onions. These are pretty fresh, so I will be prepping them quickly because they go bad pretty fast, and I suppose they don't belong over there and they belong in the vegetable basket, so I moved them over there. Then I have this I think it's 2% or 3%. It's 2%. I use this milk for tea. I don't like very milky tea or very rich tea. I like very light tea. That is Mittu calling me. She's just playing. So this is the milk I use for my tea. I don't like use a full fat milk for my tea because this milk tastes so much better. I have this fish curry. I actually turned the camera off accidentally and I was just recording. I thought I was recording a video, and that is why I put it out. So this is just some fish curry I prepared yesterday. It was like the container was full and it has gone down, and it will be finished by tonight most probably. It was very good. Then I have some milk of Atharv. He drinks this milk. The carton from this one you saw was sitting in my refrigerator door. Then I have some noodles. This I prepared yesterday for dinner for everybody, so there is some extra noodles which most probably Athar will be eating it because he just loves noodles, and hopefully I won't be doing any cooking tonight because it's Friday. I'm recording this video on a Friday. Yeah, I have some only 2 vegetable idlis are left. Good for me. This container was full. This is the favorite snack of Athar. I mixed some veggies in this batch of idlis and he loved it. I mixed some carrots, some zucchini, and almost all the seasonings. So they were very good. Only 2 are left, and this container was full. He had these almost this entire week. I have to refill this one. Coming over to the second shelf, it is a mess because yesterday I went grocery shopping and all the grocery was stuffed in there. But I still want to do this refrigerator tour because this is how a functional refrigerator looks like in a family of 4. So this big batch of spinach which I'll be prepping this weekend. Half of it will go in the freezer and half of it I'll puree it and mix it in the dough and prepare some spinach parathas and freeze them. Then I have this basket where all of my starter seasonings are there. I'll tell you what my starter seasonings are. There's some ginger. All my tempering stuff is there in this basket. I just grabbed this basket and put it outside. There is some green chilies, some prepped garlic. There is some ginger, big huge organic ginger, which I'll be making a ginger garlic paste. Oops. Then I have some curry pattas, and generally all my tempering stuff sits in this basket. I just grab this basket and when I'm cooking, and it's very easy and very convenient for me to use. Then I don't know why this empty foil paper is doing in the refrigerator. Then yeah, we went to Costco and Amit really loves these cherry filled Danish ones. There were 4 in there and only half eaten is left in there. So if you wanna try these are actually pretty good. I just tried a half of it, rest everything is gone. So you can see how good these are. Cherry filled Danish, got them from Costco. Now this is some semolina pudding, suji ka halwa, which I prepared for Raksha Bandhan. So it's a little bit left. Athar really loved this one, so this is also going in my meal prep. Just some sweet stuff for him. He generally doesn't eat much sweet, but this is something that he really likes, and I can always sneak in a lot of dry fruits in this one so I can make it healthy. So I will be hopefully doing this as well as a part of meal prep. Then I have eggs in there. So here I have some masala dal puris. Actually, I prepared these for Raksha Bandhan. These are not the Raksha Bandhan ones. Athar really loved these. Both Athar and Amit really loved these, and they requested me to make them again. So I just made a big batch yesterday for them, and Athar has been snacking on them like anything. I am so glad that he likes these because I put a lot of healthy stuff in it and he likes it. So I will be prepping these as well. Here I have some eggs. These are just the same eggs. 2 cartons are there. 18 large eggs. I use generally grade AA 18 large eggs for the everybody in the family. Then there is some Diet Coke. I stopped drinking this long time back, but I still keep some in the refrigerator for just in case if I have gone out and I'm feeling too hot, and if it's too hot outside and I've gone out and just came back, I just like to grab this one. So I always keep this smaller size. This is 7.5 ounces. I always keep a smaller size because, you know, again, portion control. I don't like the big cans. I always like the smaller cans, because in the big cans what happens with me is that by the time I reach halfway, the fizz is gone, the taste is gone. So in these I feel that even if I want more, I can always open another can and the fizz and the taste is still there. But in the larger one, I'm not able to finish it and the taste goes by and then I have to toss it. It just goes waste. So I always stick to smaller ones. So that, yeah, this is some maple syrup. Maple syrup is, if you have opened it, always keep it in the refrigerator. That is why it is sitting over there. Yeah, it will sit over there. So this is my tempering stuff. I'll put it over here and we'll. So I have some cheese. Yes, huge bags of cheese, and my son is the only one eating them, so he eats that much cheese. So these 2 bags, the last time I bought them was in March. Yes, March. And then I got them again in July. So that means 4 months. So these 2 bags last us around 4 months, and they have pretty good shelf life if they are kept in a refrigerator. We are going a little low on the light, but I'll show you. This is a paneer paratha. Yeah, I think I made it yesterday for breakfast, and I made one extra for Athar for just in case for a snack. But since he will not, if this will not be finished by tonight, we'll finish it by tonight, so I'll keep it outside. I don't let anything like this sit in the refrigerator for more than 2 days. We try to finish everything. This is some peanut chutney. Always keep these for the idlis to go by. I just showed you that I made a big batch of idlis, so I made some chutney as well to go with it. This is some peanut chutney. Then I have some tandoori naans here. I think I pulled these out of the freezer last week and we were not able to finish it, so I left them in the refrigerator. Hopefully this week we'll eat it. These are tandoori naans, got them from Lotus. Then again I have some steamed broccoli over here. I prepped some steamed broccoli yesterday. I always do these veggies every 2 days, steamed broccoli and steamed carrots. Steamed carrots are gone, only the broccoli is left. I always steam it and keep it in the refrigerator because my daughter is teething and she really loves to, you know, chew this steamed veggie. Then, yeah, this thing, I always keep a cut lemon in my squeezer all the time, ready to go in anything we want in the squeezer. This squeezer I wash every time my lemon is finished. I wash the squeezer and refill it with another lime, not lemon, this is a lime. And also if you really want to like increase your lemon intake, this is a very good way because it is ready to go. You just have to squeeze it. So this is again some parsley for my Italian recipes. We make pasta a lot, everybody's favorite. So parsley, I've stored it just like cilantro. Then this is some bitter gourd curry, some karelas. So karelas, the more they sit in the seasoning, the better they get. Again, I prepared these yesterday with the puris and they tasted amazing. I don't really like pickle, so I always make this big batch of karela for myself every other week to go with my parathas and my puris. Then I have some grapes sitting over here. These grapes, oops, I think I need a better lighting. Yeah, so these are some grapes. I will clean them out and wash them, dry them and put them in the separate container. If they're cleaned out and, you know, cleaned out in the sense if they're plucked and ready to eat, they go by much faster. And this is again a favorite snack of Athar, my son, so I have to prep these. So this is a good chance I will put them on the counter so that I remember I have to prep them. Amit prepped this yesterday, ready to go stuffing for Athar because he really likes the paneer parathas. So Amit actually prepped this yesterday, I forgot. So this is also sitting in my freezer. Shredded paneer. I actually always have a prepped protein sitting in my fridge. This time it is protein. It is ready to go in his parathas. Otherwise, by today afternoon I had a lot of shredded chicken which Athar ate in the lunch. So again, Amit yesterday night he prepped another protein for him for the week. Then these are again eggs that I got from Costco. We go through eggs a lot. They will be gone in 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure, because everybody in the family eats eggs. Everybody, even my daughter, she turned 7 months and she loves eggs. Guys, next I'm gonna be doing a most requested and the most awaited freezer tour. That is the next video coming up. If you're interested, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. See you all in the next video. Bye.